What if I told you that in the next 25 years, machines will be smarter than us, we will have nanobots in our brains, and we will be able to live forever in the cloud? Sounds crazy, right? Well, these are not just crazy ideas. These are predictions from experts based on current trends and research. And they are not alone. There are many other predictions that are equally mind-blowing and shocking. In this video, we're going to explore some of the most mind-blowing predictions from experts based on current trends and research. You won't believe what they have to say. So stay tuned and get ready for a glimpse into the future. Our first prediction comes from Ray Kurzweil, a famous inventor, futurist, and author of several books on the future of technology. Kurzweil is known for his concept of the singularity, which is the point in time when artificial intelligence will surpass human intelligence and create a new era of superintelligence. Kurzweil predicts that the singularity will happen by 2045. That's right, in less than 25 years from now, machines will be smarter than us. But that's not all. Kurzweil also predicts that by 2030, we will have nanobots in our brains that will connect us to the cloud and augment our intelligence. We will also have virtual reality that will be indistinguishable from reality. And by 2045, we will be able to upload our minds to the cloud and achieve digital immortality. These predictions are mind-blowing indeed. But how realistic are they? Well, Kurzweil claims that he has a track record of being right. 86% of the time when it comes to his predictions. He bases his predictions on the law of accelerating returns, which states that the rate of change in technology increases exponentially over time. He also points to the evidence of the rapid progress and breakthroughs in AI and related fields. However, not everyone agrees with Kurzweil. Some critics argue that his predictions are too optimistic and unrealistic. They say that he ignores the technical and ethical challenges and risks of developing and deploying AI. They also question his assumptions and methods of making predictions. So, who is right? Kurzweil or his critics? Well, only time will tell. But one thing is certain. AI is going to change the world in ways we can't even imagine. And we need to be prepared for it. Ray Kurzweil's predictions may seem far-fetched, but they are not the only ones. There are many other experts who have made equally mind-blowing predictions. For example, Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, has warned about the dangers of AI and predicted that it could lead to the downfall of civilization if not regulated properly. He also believes that humans will need to merge with machines to keep up with AI and stay relevant. Another futurist, Michio Kaku, predicts that by the end of the century, we will become a Type 1 civilization, which means we will be able to harness the energy of the entire planet and control the weather. He also believes that we will have the ability to manipulate space and time, travel to other planets and even other universes. These predictions may sound like science fiction, but they are based on scientific research and advancements. For example, scientists have already developed technologies such as CRISPR-Cas9, which allows for precise gene editing, and quantum computing, which has the potential to revolutionize industries and solve problems that were once impossible to tackle. However, these advancements also come with ethical and societal implications. For example, gene editing raises questions about the ethics of altering the human genome and creating designer babies. And quantum computing raises concerns about the potential for it to break encryption and compromise security. So, what does the future hold? Will we see the singularity, digital immortality, and space travel in our lifetimes? Or will these predictions remain nothing more than speculative dreams? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The future is coming, and we need to be ready for it. Some experts predict that by 2050, we will see the rise of autonomous vehicles, smart cities, and a fully functional Internet of Things. Others predict that we will see a shift towards renewable energy sources and a reduction in our dependence on fossil fuels. And some even predict that we will see a major shift in the global economy, with the rise of new industries and the decline of traditional ones. As we look ahead to the future, it's clear that we are on the brink of some major changes. The way we live, work, and interact with each other is rapidly evolving, and it's up to us to stay informed and adapt to these changes. One of the most exciting developments on the horizon is the rise of autonomous vehicles. Imagine a world where cars can drive themselves, freeing us from the stress and danger of navigating congested roads. Not only would this revolutionize the way we travel, but it would also have a major impact on our economy, with the potential to create new industries and jobs. But the benefits of automation don't stop there. With the advent of smart cities, we can harness the power of technology to create more efficient and sustainable urban environments. From energy-efficient buildings to intelligent traffic systems, the possibilities are endless. And speaking of sustainability, the shift towards renewable energy sources is already well underway. Solar, wind, and hydroelectric power are becoming more affordable and accessible every year, and many countries are setting ambitious targets for reducing their carbon emissions. This is not only good news for the environment, but also for our economies, as renewable energy industries continue to grow and create new jobs. Another exciting development that's on the horizon is the rapid evolution of virtual reality, VR. Currently, VR technology allows us to immerse ourselves in digital worlds, but the future of VR is predicted to be indistinguishable from reality. In the future, we may be able to interact with virtual environments in ways that are nearly identical to the physical world. We could use VR to visit distant planets, attend concerts, or even interact with friends and family members who are located halfway around the world. This would completely revolutionize the way we socialize and work. In fact, VR is already being used in some industries to train workers in complex tasks that are dangerous or expensive to simulate in the real world. This technology could also be used in education, allowing students to explore and learn about subjects in new and exciting ways. Of course, as with any new technology, there are also concerns about the potential negative impacts of VR. If virtual reality becomes indistinguishable from reality, there is a risk that people may become addicted to it or prefer it to real life. It's important that we continue to study and understand these risks as VR technology continues to advance. As we continue to progress through the 21st century, the rate of technological advancement seems to be accelerating at an ever-increasing pace. From artificial intelligence and robotics to biotechnology and nanotechnology, the potential for new technologies to change the world is almost limitless. Yet, with these advancements come a host of ethical, social, and economic implications that must be considered. One of the most pressing concerns is the ethical implications of emerging technologies. As we gain greater control over the human genome and create new forms of life, we must grapple with questions of morality and responsibility. For example, how far should we go in editing the genes of unborn children to prevent diseases or create designer babies? How do we ensure that these technologies are used for the benefit of all, and not just the wealthy or powerful? Another challenge is the potential for emerging technologies to exacerbate existing social and economic inequalities. As new technologies emerge, those who have access to them may gain a competitive advantage over those who do not. This could widen the gap between the rich and poor, exacerbating social divisions and creating new forms of inequality. Furthermore, emerging technologies could threaten the jobs of millions of people around the world, leading to mass unemployment and economic instability. The rapid pace of technological change also poses a challenge for policymakers and regulators. How can we ensure that emerging technologies are developed and deployed in a safe and responsible manner? How do we balance the need for innovation and progress with the need for safety and security? How can we create regulatory frameworks that are flexible enough to adapt to changing technologies, but robust enough to protect public safety? Despite these challenges, however, the potential benefits of emerging technologies are enormous. From curing diseases to solving environmental problems to revolutionizing the way we live and work, the potential for new technologies to create a better world is almost limitless. For example, new forms of renewable energy, such as fusion power or space-based solar power, could provide an endless source of clean energy for the planet. Advances in biotechnology and medicine could lead to new cures for cancer and other diseases, saving millions of lives. Ultimately, the future of technology is in our hands. It is up to us to ensure that these technologies are developed and deployed in a responsible and equitable manner, and that their benefits are shared by all. By working together, we can create a future that is full of promise and potential, a future that we can all be proud of.